Both of these games were remastered by third parties. The one on the left, a commercial success, still playing it right now. And the one on the right, a just complete failure. Utter failure, everyone hated it. Audience attitude really is what made the difference here. And I promise I'm not blaming Grand Theft Auto's trilogy failure on the audience. I'm blaming it on their marketing. These games are actually very comparable. All of the games came from commercial successes. They came from AAA studios. They were all single-player games, and all of them should have been successfully remastered. So how does marketing actually take into effect? Well, I want to first start with the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. They had a full marketing campaign where you expected a AAA product. So you expected a game that came out from 2002 to look like it came out in 2021. And when we actually saw that marketing, was it impressive? No. It just looked like they changed some lighting. We're expecting a AAA remaster. We were not expecting a game that had some lighting differences and some graphical updates, but really just kind of all looked like the same bulkiness. It didn't really look like it was more of a modern graphical game. So the expectation right off the rip, even before the game came out, was this is looking pretty rough, Rockstar. We're going to see what actually comes out. Whereas Bethesda was a complete 180. They marketed absolutely zero. Now, I am under the impression that they leaked their own stuff to kind of get whispers out, right? To see just how interested everyone is in this project they already did. Obviously, the FCC thing, when that came out, it showed that it was on the menu, but we didn't really have any official announcement or trailer or anything up until that point. Whereas the attitude of a consumer from 2002 to 2021 is massively different. 2021, you have all of these reviewers, YouTubers trying to tell you what to think about something like, oh, this game does not look that good. You're not going to enjoy the nostalgia of a fresh coat of paint. You're just going to look at the trash graphics all the time. I mean, look at this trailer. It's going to be bad. And so when the game actually comes out with the same jank that the original game had, bad graphics, well, there was, I guess, the new one had a little better graphics, but it came out with a lot of the same bugs and a lot more bugs. Okay, I do got to say, Greenhouse Games didn't do that good of a job technically with it, but the expectation was so high because you're like, hey man, I'm getting marketed this game from a AAA studio. Why am I not getting AAA quality? Come on, Rockstar, you've already made this game. Why are you letting Greenhouse Games make it and it's just a complete failure? I'm expecting a AAA game. And marketing is the cause of that expectation. Whereas with the Oblivion remaster, there was no marketing. There was nothing, no precursor for you to be like, oh, I'm going to like this. I'm not going to like it. I do like it. I don't like it. There was nothing to go off of. No YouTubers to tell you, hey, you're not going to like this because did you see in the trailer how they did that and that's different from the other game and blah, 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 blah. None of that existed. Everyone was just like, wow, I'm getting the whispers. I'm hearing the leaks. But there's nothing official to go off of. So when we actually got the Oblivion remaster, yeah, there's some really annoying jank bugs. One, for me personally, is my stuff crashes like at least twice every time I'm trying to play the game. So I get like a 3-hour span of playing the game. It's going to crash twice. Just straight up, I walk outside in the Imperial City Market District. Game is just like fatal error and just dies. And it just dies. But because I didn't really have the expectation of being an Oblivion remastered AAA title, because that was never marketed to me as that. It was never given to me on a silver platter like, oh, you're going to get this appetizer right now. You're going to get this little trailer appetizer. You're going to eat that. And then later on actually get the product and expect an amazingly cooked, perfect meal of ribs and cornbread and okra. Man, that sounds so good right now. Little mashed taters in there, some sweet tea. Big fan of sweet tea from the South. Hallelujah. But because I wasn't promised all that, when I actually got my hands on the product, I was just happy to have it. I was like, oh my God, we got day one, tune in tomorrow. Day two, take the game. Holy shit, I didn't have an expectation of greatness. So therefore, when I got the jank and when I got the crashes, it was totally okay. The marketing completely failed the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. Now, if they had also done a shadow drop, which, I mean, come on, that's just not how games work back then. But assuming it was the same thing, and you as a consumer, go ahead, open your brain up, think about this a little, and I give you this shadow dropped game that's like, hey, you didn't know this was coming. And maybe you heard whispers, but you didn't realize this is a real product. But yeah, we're just going to give you this Grand Theft Auto trilogy and enjoy it. Just like what Bethesda did with the Oblivion remaster, who still has a lot of jank and a lot of bugs. You would have loved it. All the YouTubers, oh my God, we got this shadow drop. Look at this. You can play the old game right here. You can experience it. The graphics are a little bit better. I mean, there's more polygons. It looks kind of the same, whatever. But the whole attitude would have shifted from expect less to, oh my God, I'm so hyped that I actually got this. So comparably, both games should have been a success. If Rockstar had just known better to not market the remaster. And I do think moving forward, we're going to get some AAA remasters that are going to do exactly what Oblivion did. They're going to leak their own stuff, all right? So there's whispers of it, and people know that it's coming out. But they're just going to fresh coat of paint it, make a new game, and send it out. They're not going to market it to you. They're not going to make all these promises. Hey, all this stuff is changing. Nope, they're just going to make it, send it out, and you're going to be happy. You get the nostalgia. You get the better graphics. And I actually do think that that is going to be the process moving forward for these AAA studios. What do you guys think? Do you think that one of the main things that felled the trilogy really was the fact that they did all the marketing, hyped everyone up, and then the product really didn't meet the standard of AAA versus, you know, the opposite of Oblivion? Tell me what you think. I'm genuinely curious. Do you agree? Maybe you disagree. Maybe the game was so bad, and it was bad. It was actually so bad. But would you have been more okay with it if it had not been promised to be a AAA title? Anyways, sound off. Let me know.